if it's in jest or not. Either way, it's cute. It's cute.
Hey.
Cute. Are we good?
Yeah, we're on.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Ben Kissel channel, soon to be Okay Bud.
Okay, bud.
Ben hanging out with Kyle and Jerii.
What up?
We have a fun little episode for you. Thank you all so much for joining us. Feel free to leave some comments there in the chat for whenever they enter the studio. So it's been a great week for me. I had my first diss track sent to me.
This track.
Yeah,
You made it.
Right on.
But I don't know if it's a friendly or an enemy. But man, I feel like a real less Canadian Drake, even though I'm wearing a Canadian tuxedo,
Yeah.
which is kind of fun. So I haven't really listened to it yet. I just looked at the lyrics.
Yes.
But this person is real. His name is Jay Pardone, ATL, and he's part of a hip hop crew in Atlanta, and he's a DJ. And I'm pretty sure that this song was made with AI.
Yeah.
Was it a hip? Is it a hip hop song?
Well, I don't know, but he is a DJ.
It's a they typed like the prompt in the AI generator and it said like Evanescence type song.
Yeah.
So it's like
Oh.
Do you want to give it a listen?
So it's an alt metal kind of a song.
yes.
Okay,
Well-
let's give it a listen.
Yeah, what up, scummy? Whoa, cancel. What up? Okay. Story of my life. That's my middle name.
Yeah.
Let's give this track a listen, see if it's any good.
Yes. Here we go.
Jay Padrone. What up, Abby Blackbird?
See through the mask you wear, pretending you see shadows in the air. You speak like a prophet of things unknown. Everything I hear sounds like a joke.
I hope so. I actually like
Like
that.
hard, but it's not game day. The ghost you fake will dig your grave. Your podcast echoes with hollow claims. You're chasing for fame, but this ain't Green Bay. What? Every time you talk, you have no facts. Grammatically, you have no tact. How did you
That's
get
not
that
true.
certification? Who you gonna call? Is it Satan? Who's your shit?
You say you feel it, the spirit's near, but I can see it. There's nothing here. Just stop it then. I
AI
can't
really
take
is
this
taking
show. You're reaching so far and I just don't know. You're lying
Abby,
so
I don't know if it's a
bad,
joke. It was sent to me from Jay
sounds so
Pardone,
lazy. Your only
ATL.
ghost is Patrick Swayze.
Well, I don't know
Fill
if
the
it's
air
like
with
it's
empty
so bad
sound.
that it's
Sentence
funny, or
starts
I
crashing
really
down. You talk of shadows and things unknown, but it's clear you're out there all alone. Chasing fame through haunted nights, wrapped in Green Bay's hopeful lights. Ghost takes you
Adam
chasing
Barker
empty
said that
rooms,
this
making
song
death
would
and
fuck
empty
you in
tombs.
2000. Bump
You
it,
wear
let's
the
make this
mask,
huge.
the expert's face, but there's no
I just
truth
love
here.
that somehow Evanescence was forced to say the word Green Bay. I don't think they really know much about it. Yeah, AI.
Talking spirits but falling short. A ghostly tale with no support.
My favorite was people on my Instagram were like, oh, you did it yourself. I'm like, bro, have you seen I literally just filled my computer screen talking about the election prediction. Fucking Luddite.
I just don't understand why
The shadows
songs
you
like
hide was
this
plain to
in
see.
this genre.
But every word
They're
is
emotional.
hollow to me.
And they know
You
exactly
say you're haunted,
what
filled
it is.
with
Evanescence.
belief.
This is Wake Me Up, right?
But all I see is forced relief.
Well, I think that's what it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be Bring Me to Life type song.
You're
Yeah.
stuck in the shadow of your own broadcast. With empty words and no
All
real
right, well, thank you all
guide.
so
You're
much
lost in a
for
shadow.
joining us. We haven't been back since the election, so holy hell, what a time it is to be an American. Have fun out there. Watch the, just enjoy whatever the fuck it's going to be. Hands to God, Pontius Pilate this shit. Wash your hands of it all.
There we go.
But one of the most important stats that came out post-election, not the data about the youth that everyone had so much faith in, which loves Donald Trump, by the way, or the Latino vote, it's the Pornhub search.
Oh yeah.
It is the Pornhub has released what were the most active searches during the election from November 3rd to November 6th on their platform. And I gotta say,
Okay.
some unique searches out there.
Well, it's
Some
election night. There's a lot of pressure happening. I'm sure you got to pop. You got to release one out.
You gotta stroke the vote.
You got to stroke the vote. You got to rub it down. I mean, if you're a woman, you're just like so upset. You're like, I gotta come.
You just got to DJ down there for a little bit.
That's right.
Table.
And apparently in Wisconsin, there was a lot of strife with the relationships because it went with swap.
Swamp?
Yeah,
oh,
swamp, not swamp.
Oh, I'm like, whoa, yeah, swamp's a little different.
Drain the swamp. That's a whole nother kind of porno.
Yes.
Ooh, gross.
So in Wisconsin, all these guys were looking at their wives, and probably vice versa, and they're like, let's just fucking swap. This chick is like, can I just get James Dean in here to fill my holes instead of fucking Barry?
My wife for your husband.
Please, God Almighty. And then Michigan just straight up sounds like an insult. Suck my balls.
Hey.
Which is the most Michiganian thing that you could possibly search on Pornhub is just suck my balls.
No one's even jerking off there. It's all just to like laugh at it. It's like, suck my balls. Just laughing.
If you're looking at porno of a chick sucking a dude's balls, you're mostly just looking at him jerking his cock off.
That's true.
Pretty much.
What are you looking at? Her forehead and then his balls in her mouth?
Yeah. Jesus. It's like someone drowning under a high school curtain.
That's why I can't watch, because, I do like the female form, and Jerii and I there was an article that just broke down the perfect female body.
Right.
And it was impossible to get. And then they said the perfect male body was the dad bod.
That's so
Such
full of
bullshit.
bullshit. Yeah.
We got lucky.
Bullshit, dude.
But if I'm watching anything with a vagina and all of a sudden a dude starts eating that pussy, I can't look at this dude's tongue. Freaks me out.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So it's got to be a lesbian situation.
Okay.
Because the guy's tongue, it's like it's very intimate. I can't be looking at his tongue.
That's
Get this
pretty
guy's
gross.
tongue out of here.
I mean, personally, I don't like the chin hairs that are rubbing up against the other hairs. I don't like that grass battle.
No.
Right, yeah.
About that.
Yeah, I feel like most male porn stars now are pretty clean shaven.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right.
I guess
I
that's
don't know.
weird. Yeah.
So anyway, suck my balls for Michigan. And then
'Cause
really,
apparently Cartman is right.
Suck my balls.
and then really, I think the state that should be the most embarrassed is the sloppy seconds.
Oh, that is-
Minneapolis,
Sloppy
Minnesota.
seconds.
Sloppy seconds.
There's nothing better than knowing that you already just fucked her.
Yeah.
Now I
Eskimo
get
bros.
to. Yeah.
Eskimo bros. That'll lead to a fantastic relationship over long time periods.
Take one and pass it down. Share with the class.
Oh my goodness. It's kind of nice because it feels like I came in her even though it wasn't me, it was Rick. But the strangest, also North Dakota, I'm actually going to give them some love for being very respectful of our past Native American.
They're
Native
like, we
American.
understand the land that we tread.
Yeah.
We need this
Exactly.
to be a spiritual experience.
And Washington, going very Washington, very on brand with transgender.
Okay.
Yeah, that is.
So,
Okay, hipster Washington over here. You're all progressive, and
yep.
everyone owns a ukulele.
Oh my God, the worst.
Probably.
I'm sure that they do. But yeah, everything is political in Washington. They're like, I'm going to jerk off. And yeah, it is going to be absolutely disgraceful for the person that I come to.
It's
Yeah.
going to be a statement.
But they're going to
political
have.
statement.
Yep.
It's-
Kicking bulls.
The Washington thing is throwing me off because Washington State itself, it's Seattle, which is like super, super liberal, and you would
Right.
think
Yeah.
that this is where this is coming from.
That's what I
but
would
then
think.
the rest of the state around it is not like that at all. So it's probably all these
Oh.
guys in their cabins just being like, oh, I just want a cock and some tits.
Well, exactly. Because you think about it.
Those sick fucks. Let me take a look at it. Pull it up again. I want to see how disgusting it is.
Just to make sure how disgusted I really am by this.
God.
Well, it's-
Yeah. yeah, they hate watching it.
You want
That's
to
exactly what they're doing.
you want a gal, but you live in the middle of the woods. You also got to cut fucking trees down every now and again.
Yeah.
Hunt.
Yeah.
So you do want the perfect mix, the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
Absolutely.
that.
Good.
Listen,
for
I
them.
love Louisiana. They're here for goths.
Yes.
They're like, we're here for the darkness, for the witchy shit.
I can see that. Absolutely.
Oregon is hilarious because it's probably filled with a bunch of guys that aren't getting it done because the number one search is deeper.
Yeah.
I can't go deeper.
That's the lady searching
Deeper.
on that
Hit
one.
bedrock.
That's hilarious.
Honey, it's not even penetrating the lips, honey. Well, you married me. Well, my parents told me that you had money.
Oh boy.
I love it. Ass to mouth for Maine checks out.
These are generally pretty innocent searches, I feel like.
Yeah, pretty much. Georgia panties, very innocent. But then
Panties.
again, with Florida, speaking of Washington and political, Florida, extra political, they went MAGA.
Like that's the search that they put into Pornhub when they're looking up porn.
So
they just write MAGA.
So they're like, I'll fuck this chick in my head, but if I find out she's pro-choice, I can't
Well, like,
come.
what does that mean? Does that mean that they're fucking with the red hat on? Does it mean when you're coming, you have to scream voter fraud, or doesn't?
Could be make ass gape again. Could be just big dicks and
Nice.
asses.
That would be good.
Make ass gape again.
I'm sorry. When I look at porno, the last thing I'm thinking is like, I wonder what the political position is on Ukraine.
I know.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Missionary.
Indeed. So Florida, really on fucking brand.
That
A
is
place-
really weird.
I've got to be there over Christmas, and I mean, maybe it's good that Trump won. They're going to be happy anyway.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So that might make my time good because they're going to be drunk, no doubt about that. So it's either drunk and angry or drunk and happy.
Pretty much.
But then they're also going to be drunk and cocky,
Yeah.
which that's not going to
Raging.
be a good
Yeah,
thing.
sore winners are never fun.
No, they're not.
I have
So
been a bunch of
Waxing
sore winners
genitals
over there.
in Tennessee is interesting because usually people want waxed genitals, not the
Right.
actual
No,
process
I
of the
want to
waxing.
see it happen.
I want the hairs ripped
I
out.
want to see the wax just like glob onto the skin.
Glob.
well, they were just saying, you know, these black balls that were showing up on the shore. Did you hear this story? No, not black. Not. Okay, well, get your heads out of the gutter. There are these big, like, clumps, right, of black, like, goo, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is it? Turns out it's human shit and hair and, like, nails. And,
Oh, my
like, all
God.
fat. They're called, like, fat glubblers or some shit. It's nasty.
Just my ex-wife.
Yes, Daisy
Horrifying.
Sheridan. Daisy Sheridan says, hell of a topic to come in on. Absolutely. We're talking about the post-election, what do they call
Welcome,
autopsy.
Daisy.
Yeah.
This is the Democratic Party's autopsy of like, what went wrong?
What went wrong? Well, let's check what everyone was thinking when they needed to blow a load.
Absolutely.
If you were in West Virginia, you really wanted to see Jigglypuff the Pokemon. Fuck everything in sight.
Going with
Is that what that says?
Jiggly. Yeah, they went Jiggly. That's kind of cute. I'm assuming
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Jiggly is too innocent. Jiggly is just like fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Jiggly's super fun.
They just want to watch things bounce.
Yeah, it's big
Watch
old
it jiggle.
bouncy boobies.
Yeah, huge boobs in
blame 'em.
Massachusetts, my home state. There we go.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
that's very on
God.
brand for Massachusetts. So what do you like
Huge
most
boobs.
Yeah, huge boobs. What do you like about your wife so much? Got huge boobs. Make a chowder. Yep. Oh my God, Vermont. Be careful out there. If you're a gal in Vermont, be very, very careful.
Yeah.
Why?
The number one search is best friend.
All these friend zone guys are just like,
Oh, that's gross. That's somehow more cucky than South Dakota, which is amateur cuckold.
Yeah. Yeah. What the hell is that? And, and my home state is kind of disappointing. New York and Puerto Rican. That's a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
Who's doing that over there?
Don't let your Dominican hate come out
Yeah.
towards the Puerto Rican.
Doing that over there.
Yep. And then, of course, Connecticut. This is going to be good for you, kind of lactating.
yes.
Connecticut, they got a baby thing going on,
Yeah.
which is
Does that mean that you're like squeezing and shooting everywhere?
yeah.
Probably.
Or like shooting it into a dude's mouth?
Yeah, I've seen those videos. It just looks like they're getting cum in their mouth, and that
Well,
doesn't.
you've
do it.
lived
That
it.
doesn't-
Yeah.
You've lived it.
Yeah.
I was dating a gal in college who had a baby. He was so cute, Miles. And I mean, the nipple is sweet.
I'm sorry to Miles.
No, he was wondering. He's got to be. Oh my God, he's got to be fucking like 20 years old now. But the nipple is always sweet on the lactating boob. So I get it. But you know, Jay Bortle Jr. says, "Love you guys." Yeah, well,
We love you right back.
Thank you so much. And then let's see. Just lastly, here we got panties. South Carolina is just secret, but you're publicly searching that. Ohio just nympho. Nympho. They just
Info. Can anyone explain Alaska?
cougar. Those
Yeah.
are your, those
No,
are
I
your
know
older.
what a cougar is, but why Alaskans want the cougar?
I think it's because they are in need of love. There's not a lot of women in
Yeah,
Alaska.
they need to be cuddled.
It's a motherly thing.
It's
It's
a
a motherly
motherly
thing,
thing.
Yeah, and then Hawaii, hot Asian MILF.
Brah!
That's a lot. This is hyper specific.
Basically, everyone in America is obsessed with themselves.
Yeah.
Except for the saddest of all, which is Colorado. No nut November. What are you even doing then?
What
There's-
is that?
That's where you don't. It
Yeah.
started on the Rogan program, which I'm going to be in Austin, Texas. So if Joe Rogan, you want me on?
Oh.
He doesn't know who I am. But
Should.
it's supposed to be where you don't come for a month, and then you then you feel really good about yourself. But medically, you got to clean the pipes.
Yeah.
No,
Risking
not no
prostate problems.
It is.
Yeah, there's nothing hotter than putting yourself at risk for
Prostate cancer.
prostate cancer.
Yeah.
I just want to know that you're holding out for me. Is that
Yeah.
what it is? Maybe.
Maybe.
What is looking up No Nut November in a search?
I have no idea
Is
what
that
that would
just seeing
provide.
someone stand there while?
Soft
Yeah.
in front of like a hot chick and be like, "Don't get hard."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like going on a diet and then staring in the restaurant windows at people.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
I don't
Get
get what
a-
you're looking up there, but hey,
Bar-
more power to you, Colorado.
Far Point Station says, my mom tried to breastfeed me as a child, and I just slapped it away because I ain't no sis.
Well, look at you go.
Nice.
Well-
That was
I was the opposite. I was like, Mom, may I please have some more? And then she was like, we can't anymore because you are 19 years old. You're going to
17.
college.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Yes. That's,
No longer coming to your college dorm.
Yeah. The boys are starting to wonder about you. Iowa rim job, Missouri blowbang. They say blowbang.
Is blowbang?
Blowbang?
Yeah. Is that like just getting like skull
Blow bang.
skull effed, or is that
yeah,
like?
it's a chick who just goes around the room putting fucking cocks in her mouth a bunch.
It sounds like a hairstyle that was hip around 2009, if I'm honest.
Did you want the Rachel or the blowbang?
I'd love the blow bang.
Yeah, it's very sticky,
Yeah.
like that chick from Something About Mary.
Yeah.
All right.
Man.
Girl on girl for Jersey, District of Columbia. Again, be careful at the office. Co-worker.
Yeah.
And Maryland, innocent, just cute.
Yeah.
Maryland just wants cute. So isn't that nice?
Wow.
That's fucked up. I'm gonna call gross. You're perverted. You're disgusting. Get out of here with that shit.
Cute. Well, you're cute.
Cute sounds
Yes,
like
cute.
they're looking up a bunch of e-girls that like whatever they're looking up, they have like ears on their head.
This is a true,
Yeah.
this is a true story. I was hanging out with a bunch of guys. We were watching a UFC fight, and we were talking about these girls that were over before, and like we're just being vulgar guys, being like, "Oh my god, those girls are so fucking hot," blah blah blah. And then the two guys behind us were like, "Oh yeah, they were so little and cute," and we were
Weird.
like, "What?"
I don't like that.
The whole party was like, "Er."
That's unsettling.
The next morning, we're like, "Wasn't that weird when they were saying little and cute?"
Yeah.
I swear to God, 2 weeks later, they both got arrested for child porn in like an FBI sting.
Fucking
Yeah.
CP is everywhere,
That is
dude.
Dude,
disgusting.
when people
See
say
that?
cute about a
Yeah.
girl and you're an adult, it's just
That's fucking
that's
weird.
weird.
Don't you dare call me cute.
Yeah.
No,
I am brutal.
absolutely, yeah. Vagina dentata. Be very careful. No one searched that, by the way. No one searched teeth in the pussy, which I guess is probably good. And California, one of the last here, just thick and curvy, which I give California some credit for that.
Yeah, they got that.
Because you think about Hollywood, you think about stick figures, you think about this disgusting vision of beauty that the
Yeah,
Hollywood,
yeah.
speaking of CP, people have in their minds.
Uh-huh.
And so it's just nice that California's like, no, thick, curvy, nice.
I want.
We have tortas out here too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So there you go. And I'm pretty sure all of these states, other than Minnesota, which again, it's a little cucky with sloppy seconds, they all went for Trump. New York did not. New York did not. But yeah, most of them did
Texas
there.
incognito mode.
Yeah, what's with all these missing states?
Because they're all gay and
Yeah.
they don't want to admit it. It's all gay.
Oh, Texas. You're allowed to be gay, buddy. Don't worry about it. All right. Well, there we go. That's our post-election coverage. The only way that we can do it. And it is interesting to break it down
Yeah, these
based
are the stats
upon
that I needed to know.
who's coming to what. Okay, let's go on here. We talked about on the last little live show a couple of weeks back, Liam Payne, dude from One Direction, jumped off the goddamn balcony.
Yeah.
Did you hear this, Kyle? I'm not sure if I sent this in the group chat, but his drug dealer has been arrested.
Yes.
So now this dude, he's one of 3 people who were arrested in Liam Payne's death.
Yeah.
He's speaking out for the first time, saying he did nothing wrong. The dude's name is Brian Nuhu Paez, and he's been accused by the Argentinian authorities of supplying the drugs to the One Direction star. This is a little different to me than the Matthew Perry case, because in the Matthew Perry case, I was like, do we want to arrest the drug dealers? But then, like, literally, they were just like, don't forget to poke him 5 times a day.
They were actually like pumping him with drugs
Yeah.
as he was like unconscious throughout the day. So
And they
that
were-
makes
right.
sense.
They were calling him an idiot. They're like, "How much does this stupid dude want to pay for this drugs this time?" Just like they
well,
were
just-
making fun of it.
Just pump
a
it
customer.
on in. Yeah.
It's bad business.
Yeah.
That's not nice. I want my drug dealer to be nice. And
Yeah.
I know that they're selling me something that's probably going to kill me.
Yes.
But come on.
Hey, you know, some drug dealers are absolute sweethearts. You don't have to be a dick about things.
Absolutely not. So
Yeah.
this guy, he gave Liam the drugs and he got the cash for him. And then apparently he claimed Liam didn't eat anything because he was on the drugs. So he wasn't eating, he was
No
drinking.
food.
And then all of a sudden, you know, he got too fucked up off of these whiskey shots, apparently, which they took together. Next thing you know, he's jumping off the goddamn balcony, ending up as the world's worst table spread. And he shatters his body all over the place. But I don't know. Is this the drug dealer's fault? Liam definitely wanted to do these drugs. I'm just not so sure. What do you think in the chat? Jake Blaine says Liam's last drop was a hit.
Bang.
All right.
Ouch.
Maybe kind of a pun there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So what do you think? Do you think this guy should be charged here with Liam Payne's death? Also, if you're a celebrity
think so.
and I'm a drug dealer, I don't think I'm serving you anymore. If I'm a fucking drug dealer and I'm like,
Yeah.
so you're kind of famous, so if you die, people will like care?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm
can't.
good.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and reel this on back.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it was like valuable to be like, oh, I'm in the know. I got this guy.
Yeah.
And now it's a total liability
Yeah.
for your business.
I need patient confidentiality.
Yeah.
man.
Absolutely.
I really fucking do.
Absolutely.
Bring HIPAA to the dealers.
Maybe we just got to go back to the classic, the beeper and the rotary phone.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
no paper trail whatsoever. Indeed. So anyway, so this guy, he's looking at some serious charges.
Oh,
He said their second hotel room meeting took place on Sunday, October 13th, when they both, and I will give the drug dealer some credit here, they both used it. So, you know, like a lot of drug dealers.
obviously, they always also use it.
Well, clearly they didn't listen to Biggie's 12 Crack Commandments.
Yeah, you're not supposed to get high
Never
on your
get-
own supply.
Exactly. 10
But
crack commandments.
but no one ever listens. You invite the drug dealer in, and then they're like, "Hey, so I'm gonna sit down and like just have a chat with you." And you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess you wanna. Okay,
Well, that was the
you
worst
can
part.
hit this.
Yeah, that was the worst part of weed being illegal. I've heard people say,
Yeah.
like, well, I could still get it when it was illegal. But it was like, yeah, it was a whole fucking
Yeah.
horrible process.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah, I'd hang out with a dude named Jared who had a mustache and beard that never connected. And then, like, somehow he smelled, but you don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, because he came on a bicycle.
Yeah.
He arrived in a bicycle to your house.
Also, it was annoying. I remember getting weed delivered in New York, and it was a $50 for 2.5 grams, which is fucking trash, right?
Insane.
And then the guy was like, and I gave him 60, and I was like, I'll just take the 10 back. And he's like, oh, you don't tip? You don't tip? I was like, am I supposed to fucking tip?
Tip.
I
What are you,
was
my hairstylist?
Exactly. And I was hanging out with the owner of High Times with one of my buddies, and I asked the owner, I was like, "Do you tip weed delivery guys?" He said, "No, you don't tip weed delivery guys. It's in the cost. That's why you get fucking no weed at all."
That's why it's $50.
Gotcha.
Yep. Goblin Bomber says, "Don't let Jared hit the blunt, because that shit will get messy."
Smokes half of it and
Well,
leaves.
Yeah.
I used the name Jerii because that was one of my best friends in high school. Who I smoked weed with him for the first time, and he sang "Another One Bites the Dust" when I did it, and it was fun. It was in my car.
Nice.
That's fun.
Anyway,
So okay, this drug dealer, he's also saying like, listen, I hit the same shit that he hit, and I didn't die. I don't know what it was. You're supposed to be responsible for yourself.
Well, he didn't die of a drug overdose. He died because he flew off a balcony.
Exactly.
Which
that's
is an
what I'm
overdose.
saying, Which is
Overboard.
Way overdose. It's overboard. But no, I mean it's like not losing your composure, not like knowing how much you can control.
I
within
agree.
you, right?
I agree because Matthew Perry, he didn't die by drowning. He died of an overdose.
Yeah.
Died by cooking to death.
Liam Payne, yeah, he
Like a
if
lobster.
If he was sober, he would have died. If he
Yeah.
did that leap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say leave this guy alone. Leave this guy alone.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna like go to battle. I'm not gonna protest outside the courtroom or anything.
Yeah.
But you know, if I'm this guy, I'd be like,
know.
yeah, I did the same fucking shit. He just couldn't handle it.
Free Pablo-ish.
Yeah, there's 3 people that got arrested.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Whole thing. Yeah. The housekeeper was the one who delivered it to him.
Oh, you can't arrest the
What?
housekeeper. What's she?
Come on. She's just. Come on.
Yep.
Literally,
That's
what is?
literally don't kill the messenger.
Yeah.
And then one of the hookers, I think, that was in there with them.
Yeah. Well.
Oh,
you know,
come
that's also you
on.
gotta leave him alone.
Yeah.
You gotta leave him the fuck alone.
Innocent bystanders.
Yes. Well, you mentioned
Victims of circumstance.
in a way. Also, if you're the housekeeper and you're the housekeeper for One Direction's Liam Payne, he's like, give me some drugs. Yeah, you can't say no.
Right.
Then you're not the housekeeper anymore, and now you're fucking homeless,
Yeah.
sweeping the streets.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's quite the scene here.
It is. That
It's
is
like hash oil or something there.
Like, what is all of that? What are we looking at here?
You know, it definitely looks like they were doing drugs.
There's a vial.
Right.
There is
Why-
like maybe like poppers are in there. Is that a straw?
Yeah, and then just an
There's some
empty,
foil.
Dove container.
yeah,
So they were
There's an empty.
they were showering together.
they were showering. The top of a
They were
soda
like,
can.
guys, wash your hands
Yeah.
before you touch the drugs.
Burnt
Come
up
on.
soda can here.
Oh, a burnt man! I will. Oh my goodness! And that's all the
Matches.
drug residue there on the table.
Yep.
Well, they were definitely doing street drugs, which he's still
Yeah.
one of the people. Isn't he like rich?
Yeah.
Why all the aluminum?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Why does this? This looks like a little trap house coffee table.
It really does. Just even from the lighter down, the lighter isn't even a proper Bic. I mean, that's an
Yeah.
Yeah.
off-market lighter. God dang, they were really doing drugs.
This is the nitty gritty right here.
Yeah.
It really
This is the shit that they warn you about in Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah, it's also all in a hotel room, so you know the neighbor's just like, I got a kid in here. Can you just stop doing drugs? So obviously,
Yeah.
my God, that's the most druggy drug room I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Really is.
Yeah.
That's a rock and roll right there.
That's rock and roll to the core. I do want to know, where is that bar of soap? What happened? What happened to the bar of soap? Carrie Virata says, I have weed dealers tell me to stay outside, and I'm in Humboldt, so they're scared of you, Carrie.
Yeah.
That's good. That's the way it should be. Well, you mentioned Diddy, or you mentioned, I'm sorry, Biggie, which made me think of Diddy,
Yeah.
which is something we talked about before the show, but I don't have the story, but maybe you can pull it up, because now there's speculation that Diddy killed Twitch, who was the DJ
That's insane.
from Ellen's show.
Not Twitch.
That's what they're saying.
They can't. No.
That's what they are saying.
Why would they? Why would Diddy want Twitch dead?
Because Ellen gave Twitch to Diddy as a gift.
Oh,
No way.
That's what I heard.
Way.
And then all of a sudden, Twitch is dead. Yep. So it might not. I don't even think there's one reputable source for this.
Yeah, I'm like trying to look.
But-
It's all like YouTube.
It's all YouTube, which is
That's
where I
terrible.
heard it. But anyway, I just want to spread that information, whether it be real or
I
not.
just want to spread this out.
What happened to Twitch from Ellen? Diddy conspiracy theory links DJ's death to rapper and talk show host friendship. And you can believe it. That's from SK Pop
Yes.
by Sports Skeeta. And of course,
Wow.
Sports Skeeta, one of the more reputable Skeetas out there.
Oh my.
Yes. So Stephen Twitch Boss. There's a lot of conspiracy theories. Twitch was known as the DJ. He was also on this on a season of So You Think You Can Dance season 4, 2022 December. Found dead. No signs of foul play, and a suicide note was there. Let's go down here and see where's the connection. In the wake of Diddy's recent arrest following 3 charges of sex trafficking, which for some reason they put the little thing over the E for sex trafficking. I'm a little over not being able to just spell the word.
Yeah. You can't say murdered. You have to say unalive.
It's
for
so
everything.
fucking
Can't
stupid.
say- yeah, you can't say the suicide.
He was charged with 6.
Unalive.
He was charged with 6 trafficking, so that wasn't good. Maybe it was from Sesame Street, and 6 was doing something wrong, and they're trying to teach the kids about numbers.
Ha ha ha.
So racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Now, the media mogul's friends, as Ellen DeGeneres has come to light, several say that it was suggested the two were involved in the death of Switch.
Bum, bum,
And
bum.
that was written down right here on the internet.
That's crazy.
Yep. And then Diddy shared public friendship with Ellen for years. And on the Ellen show, he was given this little T-shirt, and it said "Cuddle McSnuggle Stuff,"
Yeah.
right? And then
Which was code for kill Twitch.
I don't know. Cuddle McSnuggle Stuff sounds
If
like a
Diddy
great.
ever gives you a shirt that says that, you know your time is done.
But apparently, oh yeah, well it's gonna be strange if you get a shirt from him now. Just in the mail, it's like, how are you still gonna molest me? I found a way. So Diddy was given a shirt by Ellen, and then Ellen was like trying to make fun of him. But then Diddy said something. Kyle, what you were saying?
Oh, he was like, I have the tapes. Don't fuck with me right now.
He said, "I have the tapes. Don't fuck with me right now."
On air.
Oh.
Yes. So
the tapes.
the tapes. which is very fun.
He was
90s.
drunk on the show. He's wasted and he's trying to give her a T-shirt, and they're like joking about it. She's like, "What does this even mean?" And he's just like, "I have the tapes. Don't mess with me right now." And they're like,
Oh shit.
Twitch's face is literally like
Oh, God dang it.
looking around. Yeah.
Now they're all going to know what I searched on election night on Pornhub.
Yep.
Mean boss lady gets revenge.
Right.
So,
I heard Helen was mean to Diddy. I heard Helen was mean to everybody.
yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
But I watched her about 14 seconds of her stand-up special where she says, "I was canceled in Hollywood because I'm mean. I'm not mean. I'm a strong, independent woman." And then she got a standing ovation for like a minute.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, but if you're not canceled, you're not even a celebrity these days.
Yeah.
So the prosecution claimed that Diddy allegedly abused several men and women to fulfill his sexual desires. And these sexually surcharged and drug dealer escapades were often, again, called freak-offs. So perhaps Twitch was involved in a freak-off, and either Diddy killed him or the memory of what happened made him end it all.
Oh, that's dark. That's even darker. That's so
Yeah,
sad.
it's going to be weird.
I wonder if every celebrity that's died since Diddy has been in power is going to be investigated and was like, did Diddy kill that one too?
Yep.
Because it kind of seems like it.
It does kind of seem like it. All right. Well, anyway, let's move on here. Do we want to talk about... Ooh, let's move on to Supernatural. Let's do Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Let's do it.
Let's get the fuck out of this.
Supernatural, my foot.
Oh, you don't... Oh, really? So your idea of the Bigfoot, it's more of a creature known to the earth.
I think it's just probably like a person that's like chosen to live in the woods. Maybe as large as, I don't know, you. So we know it's like possible to be that size, right? As a person.
Yeah. Well, that would be stupid, Jerii, because it's an interdimensional being that has also immense amounts of empathy and psychic powers. It can
No,
travel.
is that
Yes,
true?
It can. Yes.
What?
That's true.
What are we
You guys
talking
are so fucking novice on this shit. Yes, it can go between time. It can go between different.
Since when?
But it can't get a haircut?
What barber is taking in Bigfoot?
You're telling
Ones who want to make money.
What
Get the
Bigfoot?
fuck out of here. All
Bigfoot
of
money is rock.
Bigfoot's in the Marvel universe all of a sudden. Just
They are. It's a
between
multiverse.
universes. Yeah.
I was talking to a very reputable person at an airport bar many years ago.
Oh.
And he told me there were 50,000 Bigfoot scattered all across North America and Lower Canada.
I'm dead.
In Lower Canada.
Yes, and that's what he said. And I said, why don't they hang out? He said they're very nice, peaceful creatures, but they don't need to be around each other. They're chill.
Oh, they're loners.
They're
emo.
loners. This was in Connecticut, and as we know, what did Connecticut search again? My mom's eyes or something like that for Pornhub.
Yeah, something like that.
I forget. So there was a ruckus.
I heard a ruckus.
There was a ruckus in Connecticut. It was probably Vince McMahon pulling his dick out of a wrestler that wanted to get famous. And apparently it was a Sasquatch. And the Sasquatch was screaming. And they know it was a Sasquatch because it was at a hot spot for Sasquatches. So this is like really cool. It's like for like
A hot spot for Sasquatches. But it has their carrier.
Yes.
It's where they all go to fuck.
It's like what type 2 diabetes is for Dollywood. It's like that's where they go.
No.
By the way, we're going
That's where they have no feet. Because they get cut off.
That's my weight loss plan. I like whaling, baby. One piece at a time. It'd be like that car. Okay, so a Fairfield resident, they heard the screams of the Bigfoot, and there was also a large duration of whooping just after midnight, October 17th, 2023. So you know it's real because it took them a long time to leak the story because they were scared.
Yes.
And this has been sparking a lot of theories that the Bigfoot indeed was there. So maybe people say it was a dog, or Jerii says it was Ben Kissel probably taking a dump. Well, it's
Kind
stupid.
of.
Yeah, you never even heard that. I don't shit where you work because it's impossible.
You better
There's only-
not. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no lock available.
I know.
There's only one guy I know that did it, and he sat down right next to me.
Oh,
I heard
God.
some guy sneak into the girls' bathroom to poop.
Well, that's the only place
Is
they
that
could do it
you,
at that joint.
Ben?
No, hell no! I ain't going to that girl's room.
I don't think Ben is much for sneaking. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I would pretend to be a ninja when I was a kid, and even as soon as I was like 9, I was like, I can't. I'm gonna fit. I'm gonna have to. Nah. I have to go bulldozer.
Yeah.
Go more bulldozer than ninja. Fucking unfortunate. So, an anonymous witness, again, they're scared for their life. They say this voice had quite a bit of power behind it, and I could tell that it was carried over distance. I would rough guesstimate that at least 2 clicks, and 2 clicks, everyone, that's 1.25 miles.
Duh.
What?
No fucking idea. They just made that shit up. And then they say that's from the cord. So they're like, that sounds 2 clicks away. 1.25 miles.
Nope.
So what the fuck is a click? 1.6 miles then, or?
0.65 miles.
Yeah. So
How have we tested these?
I literally don't.
Clicks is like an army thing, I think.
Okay.
They're 3 clicks behind us.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a military thing
That makes sense.
Yeah.
or a hunting thing. I don't know.
The clicks are after us, and that's some kind of a racial slur. I'm sure I didn't know existed.
Goddamn clicks.
Yep. Oh, Robert Paulson says that was just my wife clearing the bong. Sorry, guys. That's a good wife you got there, buddy. Strong lungs. United Spurs of America says I wanted to be a skater until the boards could no longer hold my weight. Yeah. And then he says I was a freshman.
We were merely freshmen.
Yeah. I remember when I was super, super duper fat, losing a little bit of weight here slowly, but again, I'm in my battle with Wegovy. And currently I think Wegovy's doing well.
Not battle.
I'm battling it.
Why are
Wegovy's
you
beating ya.
battling it?
Because again, I'm competitive.
You want to make sure that it doesn't work.
I want to make sure that it works, but
You
it
wanna-
lets it know it's got to work.
Yeah.
It ain't
No
gonna be-
free lunch.
No, hell no, big fucking pharma. You want to make me lose weight? Well, fucking work your ass off for it then.
Okay. They have to want it, not you.
I was super fat freshman year of college, and I went for a run because I was going to try to lose weight. And then a group of high school kids slowed their car down, threw a bag of McDonald's at me, and told me, no, I'm sorry, Burger King,
Oh.
and said, keep running, fat ass.
No way.
They did that to me.
I would have dove on it.
Yeah. No, I slowly stopped running, and I was running slow to begin with.
Yeah.
And I just walked back to the dorm room and got drunk.
Shit.
Aw,
Sad.
that's so sad.
I know. I wish people knew the pain that was in my life.
Yeah.
So the alleged Bigfoot yelp lasted 10 seconds, and then it would halt before repeating the pattern. Maybe it stubbed its little Bigfoot foot. Bigfoot toe.
Little Bigfoot.
So they say this is according to a witness. Again, all anonymous. So this is big. This is going to be in the next presidential book.
Yeah.
All the dogs in the area started barking at once when the vocalizations ended. Normally, there are many owls in that area, but they had gone outside previously, and when I had gone outside previously, I could hear them, okay? But then apparently they couldn't hear them anymore. So I guess the owls were like, shit, big around.
They were like little chicken nuggets for the Bigfoot.
Oh my God, yeah.
How they eat the owls.
I wonder if owl tastes any good.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. So they say when I had noticed the vocalizations, when they ended, it was probably a good 10 minutes before I could hear the owls again. Ooh. The owls were scared as hell.
So they're saying that they heard a bunch of howling that wasn't the owls, and then the owls started howling?
Because the owls were like, oh shit, Bigfoot's around. Better fucking shut the fuck up, owl.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or maybe that was the owl that it was hearing.
Owls, whoo, whoo.
But
They don't yelp and woof.
Yeah.
Whoop.
They were.
He had the whooping cough.
It was
what it
whooping.
Oh my God, I hope he doesn't have the whooping cough. But as you can search down here, look at a map, and then you're going to see this map here, very important information. You got
Yeah.
a power line route, you got a railroad bed. This is where you're going to be. This is where you're going to see your Bigfoot activity.
Newtown, Connecticut. That's where Sandy Hook happened, and this is what they've gone to.
Oh hell,
They're that bored now.
yeah. Well, this is better than Sandy Hook. There.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah,
is
that was-
this is such a specific map.
As Alex Jones
There's
would say, this is real.
coordinates on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Yep. So apparently, report 72252. Report 72258. Class A.
Not Class A.
Sighting chasing deer herd next to apple orchard.
Ooh.
There's no. Come on, guys.
Report 77112. Class A. Sighting near railroad track.
Are there tracks? Are there tracks?
There's a lot of sightings and reports.
That's 1976.
Report 76534 Class B, which I have no idea why it could be Class A or Class B. Does it matter if the person's wearing pants or not? That's a Class B. I can see his balls. So they heard distinct howls after midnight near Lane Mine Nature Preserve, and reports 16540E Class E. Daylight sighting. 3 witness eyes.
Daylight sighting,
Yep.
3 witness.
3 witnesses. So there you go. They're all over the place. Thank you, Robert Paulson. Goblin Bomber says more Jerii, the dog. I'm assuming Jerry's sleeping.
Yeah, Jerii. He just
Once Jerii goes
plopped
down, yeah,
Yeah.
he's donezo. So anyway, if you are in the area, check it out. If you're in Connecticut, because there's Bigfoot's around.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Is
guess
there a way to
so.
sound? Can we search Bigfoot's screams?
Yeah.
Because I know I've heard
I
what
would
they
love to
sound
hear
like
this.
before, but I just.
Ooh, that's what I thought. That was a whoop,
Well, I think
right?
it's a little. I think it has a more unique sound than that.
Here we go. Primatologist
Oh, primatologist, very good.
records
Primat-
Bigfoot's howl in the woods.
Yeah, man, I went to my
Oh my
doctor and he didn't
God.
tell me anything. He just told me he was grabbing my balls and he was a primatologist. He was a primatologist. I'm trying to make a joke there. It didn't really work, but
Here we go.
Vocalizations recorded in the field. Most people, when they do it themselves, right, they're pretending to be a Bigfoot. Tonight is going to be different.
You think?
We're going to
Yeah.
be playing back a high-quality Bigfoot sound that was recorded just last year. And I am extremely hopeful that when we play this back
Come
over
on,
the
baby.
Fox Pro, we're going to be able to elicit a response.
all right.
The speaker system Maria is using
Come on.
has a top.
Just
be able
play
to
it
Not
hear
already.
special Sasquatch technology.
It's coming. This is a Class A. It's more orchestral. Let's hear that Bigfoot. Abby Blackbird, Ben loves his Bigfoot. I do love my Bigfoot. Oh, you-
Sometimes,
Oh,
just because we're not hearing anything.
Oh, come on.
They didn't play it? oh, that is it.
You hear that?
Oh, it's
Oh my
almost-
God.
After playing a Bigfoot howl into the forest, primatologist Dr. Maria Mayer has just heard something. Return the call.
Insane.
Sweet. Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool. It sounds like a moonshiner.
bunch of people they just have one over on all of you.
Yeah. Well, no, they don't. They don't. What are you talking about?
They just have one over on all of you. I mean, dude,
Just
check,
because you
check
haven't-
this out. Check this out. Oh,
Oh.
you stand over there, you do it back.
Well, just because you haven't opened your mind, actually more your heart to Bigfoot doesn't mean that
Right.
Bigfoot's not real.
Okay.
Okay. Payne Man, Oregon says, how did we meet? Well, I met Jerii when she was working at a local dive, and we became quick friends, and she's been a super great friend. And Kyle and I met through my friend Jazzy.
Yeah.
And Kyle records his show, Death and Entertainment, in the studio. So we made quick friends, and I've known Jerii now for about 3 years.
I do comedy and stuff sometimes.
Yep, and comedy.
Yep. Me and Jerii roasted each other a few times
Just a few times.
years ago.
I definitely won at least one of those.
Yep. Well, the roast thing is very serious out here. Everyone's
Yes.
roasting everybody.
It's too serious.
I know. I really fucking know. And I think it doesn't really need to happen all that much. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
the problem with roasting is you're supposed to roast someone after they're like super rich, but everyone's
Yeah.
poor.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like, you're
yeah.
poor and I'm poor.
No one's made it. Let's just be
Let's just
really,
insult
really
to each
mean
other.
to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally. I guess it's better than just trying to stand in the middle of the wilds of Connecticut and trying to howl to throw off a primatologist.
Yeah.
Well, primatologist also isn't a thing.
That's not true. They
He
said it
thinks
right here.
Bigfoot's a thing, but the primatologist is
the
bullshit.
primatologist.
Primatologist real. We're the fake ones.
Primatologist.
We're the fake ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is the wilds of Connecticut? Come on, where you'd have like random sightings. I'm just not gonna keep entertaining this.
What are you talking? Entertaining it.
I'm upset. This
Well,
is
it's very
upsetting.
obvious. They go by the power lines because perhaps they internalize the power and energy.
Maybe
they
because
need fucking
they need
water.
Wi-Fi because they're glamping.
Maybe they are glamping. Maybe they are glamping. Now you're getting it. No, yes, and yourself. Yes, and yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe they are fucking glamping. Who's to say? Who is to say?
The primatologist.
Exactly. Yeah, we can do. Oh, yeah, let's just do this fun. Oh, also, just lastly, let's do sports news really quick. I don't think I sent this to you.
Sports.
Jake Paul is fighting Mike Tyson.
Yes.
There is.
And there was a clause in his contract and it was leaked.
Oh fuck.
Did you see this?
There was like a thing a while ago, but I think it got debunked. I don't know if this is a newer thing.
This just came out, and it says this was November of this year, November 11th.
Oh shit! Today.
I think that's today.
That is today. What just came out?
That he can't lose. That Jake Paul has to win.
Shut up.
That's what the contract says.
That makes all of this sense.
And this is also this is another little sports website that I don't think has any verification at all. But they say Tyson cannot beat Jake Paul because in the contract it says he has to win. So they say, this is according to casino.org. They say, I think it's a scripted fight and will last 3 to 4 rounds. Jake Paul will definitely win. Tyson might start well, but then he'll fall over.
Yeah.
He's going to fall over.
Fall
He's going to
over.
take a fall.
Well, now they're gonna have to switch up how he loses.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, now
That's
he's not
true.
gonna fall over.
Yeah. No, he can't fall over.
Yeah.
I wonder what he could possibly do.
He can stumble forward.
Stumble forward. That would be
Yeah.
good. Maybe he can just kind of I don't know, hit himself on the turnbuckle multiple times, get a concussion.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe it could be a pigeon drone that actually explodes near Mike Tyson because Tyson's like, oh, pigeon. And then the pigeon will actually explode because, of course, Mike Tyson loves his pigeons. So according to this casino.org person, they say Paul can't lose. It's in his contract. He can't lose. He is a useless worker or wanker. I think he meant to say wanker because they put the 2 dots on it.
Wanka.
So he's a little wanker.
What a wanker.
Yep. So anyway, that's just that. So if anyone's going to watch that fight on Friday?
Yeah, it's coming up on the 15th. Yep.
Oh shit.
It's free. It's on Netflix. We can all get together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, we can even watch it in my house.
Oh shit.
Shit.
That could be fun. Although I have to get Netflix.
We got logins.
Oh,
Yeah, we
nice.
have pockets.
Yeah, what am I searching on Pornhub again? Login. That's my favorite one. Carrie Vallarta says bite an ear or something. Well, that's indeed. And Mike Tyson, he was frustrated with Evander Holyfield's ear there, but Holyfield had biteable ears. They kind of stuck out.
Is that a thing?
Well, I suppose so.
Thank you, panel man.
Let's see here. Costco had to recall a bunch of butter. This is kind of funny. Costco had to recall 80,000 pounds of butter because on the label they forgot to put the word milk.
Oh.
So that's where we are as a people.
Wow.
You
So
can't
people-
just put a giant sign in front of like where all of the butter is at, and it's like, by the way, this has milk.
It's butter.
We forgot to.
It's literally fucking butter.
My knowledge of butter was that you just cut the knees off the Land O'Lakes girl and put them on her chest, and it looked like she had tits.
They got rid of the Land O'Lakes girl. The
That's I
whites,
can't believe it's not butter.
the whites did it. Did you notice that? The whites got rid of anyone of color.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, because you used to have Uncle Ben, but now it's just Ben. And then it was the Land O'Lakes gal, but now she's gone. And then Aunt Jemima, she's gone. They're all
Yeah,
gone.
They're all gone.
But what's the name of the cracker guy there? The Quaker guy's there.
yeah.
Racism.
The Quaker guys.
The
See?
Quaker guy.
This is what
Yep.
I'm talking about. The Land O'Lakes
Yeah, but they didn't like her.
cut her knees off, and then you put them up in the
Oh, that's
box.
rough.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
she's
I
got tits.
see.
She's got nubs.
Wow.
Well, she's on her knees.
She's got nubs for tits and nubs for knees.
You see, nubs for
Oh,
knees.
Look
Old
at that.
fucking nubs for knees over here.
Yeah.
That is very Massachusetts of you.
Yeah.
And you jerk off to that. huh?
Huge boobs. That was my first porn.
I mean, it is Land O'Lakes sweet cream and salted.
That's right.
That's not an exaggeration. So anyway, if you're in any of these stores, in the Kirkland stores, there's going to be no butter because they forgot to put the word contains milk, which
Sorry.
is just really, really fucking stupid. So that's too bad.
Yeah.
I wonder how we got to where we are.
Oh, I wonder.
We got rid of everybody.
They didn't say this butter had milk in it. Oh, God almighty. All right. Well, also,
boy.
we covered Peanut the Squirrel, and apparently that controversy was one of the reasons Donald Trump won. So there you go.
Yeah.
So Peanut the Squirrel is the reason why.
Thanks, Peanut.
got a bunch of people real fired up there. Big government, big government. All right, well, thank you all so much for watching this live. Let's see, we'll be back at some point whenever we feel like it. And I hope you guys had fun, and check out for the Bigfoots out there.
Yes.
And check out Death and Entertainment. They're around doing great stories and great shows.
Pano Man gave us just a good
A little
shout out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have Ben on the next time we do a wrestling story, because he also knows about wrestling, and I'm usually the only one that knows anything and explain everything to everybody.
Male grab ass.
Yeah.
My buddy in college came out to me, Ian. He said, I just wanted to let you know I watched this for different reasons. I was like, I fucking know. Ian.
Yeah.
Boy had a
You all
boner.
do.
Boner for days. All right, spread the word, everyone. We're starting over. I'm starting all over. I can't fucking wait. I love it.
Yes.
All right, hail yourselves. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.